I'm holding court, you standing trial. Why ain't I see you round back when I was down? I'm holding court, you standing trial. Why ain't I see you round back when I was down? They ain't believe in me in the beginning, but wanna hang around now they see me winning. I'm holding court, you standing trial. Why ain't I see you round back when I was down?
What's up, world? This your boy Big Court from the Holding Court podcast. You already know what it is. And today's episode is sponsored by Manjari. Yeah, so this is my big brother Master P's shoe. This is high fashion, high class. This is really a great product, a real sturdy shoe. Actually, I own probably a dozen of these. My favorites are the leopards, you know what I mean? A little style. So they got something for everybody. You want sports, basketball, leisure, casual, whatever it is. Manjari.com, Italian-made shoes, but black-owned. So go to Manjari.com. You already know what it is. There's no limit to your success. Yeah. So okay. So you move forward from doing from that situation, and so now you're making movies.
Yeah.
So where does what? So your most popular movie would be? I know what your
I think Barbershop series.
Would that be the most successful?
Successful as far as movies or
yes,
anything?
Movies.
Like made the most money?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe because it was a franchise.
Okay.
So probably, yeah. We did well. We broke records our first movie.
Absolutely. What was that experience like the Barbershop?
Pretty amazing.
Being involved with that. How did that come across your desk?
I was the girl, the it girl.
Yeah.
I was one of them.
Because you did a lot of music videos too, right?
Well, but years before.
Yeah.
That was before I was an actor.
Right.
I wasn't an actor.
Didn't you had a story that you told me with Tupac and Schoech?
Yes. Oh, bad. Yeah.
What happened with that?
Yeah. I was doing music videos. But I don't think I was even acting at the time. Mm-hmm. And I wasn't doing music videos because I was still in the music industry. Mm-hmm. So I wasn't doing music videos except for any reason that it was just fun to me. Mm-hmm. Not like I wasn't desperate for a job.
Right.
So I could walk away.
Right.
And I liked Tupac and he liked me. Like we were good. Mm-hmm. And I don't remember which song it was, but I remember we were shooting in a house. Mm-hmm. And then we finally went to the beach when the sun started to go down because they wanted that twilight
golden hour.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
And I remember Tupac saying everybody was just sort of talking. We were setting up for another shot, and I was there with a girlfriend of mine, and he said, "Oh, the strippers are coming now," and they were bringing real strippers, girls to the beach, and I'm not sure if they was gonna be in the video or for the side. I'm not sure what they were for.
Yeah.
But I was like, I think I'm done. Mm-hmm. What I didn't realize is that you can't just leave the music video.
Okay.
Because they're still shooting you.
Right.
And I was like, no, I'm done. I'm not going to be out here with some strippers.
Yeah.
Because I don't want anybody to, and like I said, it was twilight, so the sun was going down, and they were all drinking, and I was not. So I was very clear-minded. Mm-hmm. And I said, I think I'm good. I'm going to go. And my friend said, I want to go too. She said, I'm nervous. So I was standing near this big, like all these rocks on the beach. And I said, hey, I'm about to go. And Tupac walked over and he said, why? I said, because I'm not comfortable being here with strippers and all of you guys. And like I said, everybody was drinking and they was high. And I was like, do your thing, but I'm good. I'm going to go. He said, well, but you can't go because we're still shooting you. And I said, well, I'm done now. And he said, well, you're not going to get paid. And I was like, okay. It was like $1,000 or $2,000. It was something like, I was like, I'm good. So my friend said, I'm going to leave too. Schoech walked over and he said, you ain't going nowhere. And I was like, well, I'm going now and I'm taking her with me. Mm-hmm. She got really scared, my friend. And he ended up pushing me back on the rocks. I still got some scars from falling backward on the rocks.
That Schoech pushed you.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. I remember Pac said, don't do that. Like, leave her alone. If she want to go, let her go. It's okay. And he was like, no, I said, I'm going to go and I'm taking her with me. And I started to walk away and he was just pushing me. I had to walk up an embankment to get to the parking lot. We were walking up there. We didn't bother to go down there to go to the steps. Well, I'm like, we leaving right here. And he said, he threatened me. He said he going to get all his homegirls to come and kick my ass and do all these things. And I was like, okay, come on to the valley, knock it out, and do what you need to do, but I'm going to go. And I'll never forget looking back, and he said, I really didn't think she was going to leave.
That's what Schoech said? Wow.
He said that. And
which video was this?
I don't remember the song. I can look the song up, though, because they did do the video. Like I said, we shot a lot in the house and before we got to the beach. And I don't think I was in it. Like, they cut me out. Okay. Which is fine. But the threats that came from him, just because I wanted to leave, I was like, look, you got your strippers here. What do you need us video girls for?
So needless to say, when he got jammed up, you didn't feel too sorry for him?
Not a little bit.
Not a little bit?
Not even a little.
You ain't wrote Schoech while he there?
Nah.
You ain't gonna put nothing on his books?
No, you put nothing on. I knew you was gonna put that next. I knew
you gonna put shit on his books?
Nah, I think I'm good.
Okay.
Cause how you gonna push a girl down?
Nah, that's real.
Why? For what?
That's some whole shit. Yeah, that's some whole shit. Yeah.
Push me down.
Wow.
This
so
is after the elevator or before the elevator incident?
This is before.
Jesus Christ.
Damn. So you got bad luck with big old niggas.
Apparently.
Yeah, damn. Except for me. I'm the only big nigga been nice to you.
You been nice.
Yeah. I ain't pushed you down yet. I ain't got you in the elevator or nothing.
You didn't jump on my back.
He
You didn't jump on my back.
I know, right?
He threw yet.
Shit. We got an elevator in this month.
Go practice. Go practice.
So, I'm sorry. I want to make fun of your trauma.
It's okay. I'm not traumatized anymore. I'm good.
Not anymore?
Nah.
Okay, because I got hella jokes I want to say.
I know. I can see it already.
I'll just get you off camera, you know what I mean?
Great.
Next time we go somewhere, we in the elevator, just know it's coming.
You gonna jump on my back?
Fuck with
Wait
you.
till I have heels on,
I'm
though.
gonna stop that motherfucker.
If I'm in there,
Just
I
shoot you a look.
might lose it, though.
I'm gonna tell her, Ken, get her. Hold her hand.
You don't know what's gonna happen. They jump out of me. I'm just saying.
So,
Traumatized.
So the Barbershop franchise. Now tell me how'd you come across that? How'd you get hooked up with that?
I was around, just auditioning and doing stuff, and I was on a show at the time as well.
Which show?
It wasn't Line of Fire. Let's see, that's 2000. I'd have to look at my resume to be honest. I just know I've been around a long time. I've done 64 movies and 100 TV shows.
Wow, that's impressive.
So long time.
Yeah.
But I was on a show at the time. I don't remember what it was. And I got the audition, and I was with Kevin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, shout out to Kevin.
Yep.
The homie Kevin.
And me and Kevin had a plan to go have seafood at the beach when I got the audition. And they were like, well, you need to come in tonight. It was nighttime. And it was raining. It was some bullshit, too. Because I was like, we out here in the rain. I ain't trying to go to no audition in the rain. And I got to... So I honestly, I was like, look, this is a super high profile movie because it's Ice Cube. And I said, I ain't gonna get this because this is when Gabrielle was, everybody's Jada, Sanaa, everybody.
So you were basically competing with them for the role.
Yes, but there was also 500 other women that were doing the same thing.
Okay.
So I was like, Kevin, I ain't even gonna learn these sides because I don't have a shot in hell for this. And I'm good. I was on a show. I'm like, I'm happy. Let's go have some seafood.
You was the it girl.
And he talked me into going. And I was like, I don't even know the sides. He was like, look, I'll go with you. It's down there where it was in the marina. And he said, we're gonna go and eat right after. I said, oh, okay. That's how he got me because he said he's gonna feed me. So I went down there. It was nighttime. It was raining. I ran inside. The wrong door. Okay. So there was a lobby door where you could go sit in the waiting room, and then there was the back where you walked in the actual audition room. I went in the wrong door, so I busted in, soaking wet, on somebody's audition.
Wow.
So I made some sort of joke which made everybody laugh, and basically moonwalked out of there and went back to the waiting room. And then when they finally brought me in, we had to bring that back up again. But everybody was in there, and I literally just read it. I just did it.
Did you practice it, rehearse
it?
So you cold
read
read
it ice cold.
Oh, wow.
And because I didn't, it wasn't.
You didn't think it would be for you.
So I was like, I got done. I made another joke. We all laughed, and I got in the car, and me and Kevin went and ate.
Okay.
And it took 4 weeks. I was leaving another audition when my phone rang, and my agent said, hey, they want to set up a meeting with you for that audition that you had to come back in. I said, what it's been a month. I didn't even know what she was talking about. They were like, the Ice Cube movie. And I was like, oh, well, what do I got to do? And they were like, well, Ice Cube wants to meet you. It's down to you and 2 other girls. I knew who the 2 other girls were.
Who were they?
I can't tell that.
You can't tell shit on
I
the
know,
show.
right?
What? Like,
no.
Why you throw it out there if you ain't gonna say it?
Well, because I said, I don't want to go.
Okay.
I don't want to go to the meeting because I'm scared of him.
And what's the significance of not saying the other 2?
I'll tell you that later, too.
Okay.
So I said, I don't want to go.
Okay.
And they said, no, it's just a meeting. And I said, I don't want to go.
You were scared
I'm
of
scared of
Q 'cause
him.
what?
I was because of NWA.
Really?
I love NWA. But I was like, I don't want to go.
Okay.
And
So
I
you
said
thought
no.
you was going to run into America's Most Wanted.
I didn't know.
With the black hat.
Yeah, I was like, I like him on records.
With the beanie down.
Yeah,
Right.
with the beanie. He had cut his Jerry
That's what
curl
I
by
thought.
then. Okay.
I was like, nah, I'm good.
Okay.
And they were like, no, you need to go. And I was like, nope. And it took 2 days. And they were like, look, we're going to make the offer. But he wants to meet you. He liked what you did. And I said, I ain't going by myself. So I picked up my manager, and she waited in the lobby, and I went in and I met with him. And the first thing he said to me was, I liked what you did because you didn't act like the husband was a little bitch. And I was like, because he's not. He's aspirational.
Right.
But he is not a little bitch. And I said, because the sides, if you read the sides could make it look like she's doing this constantly and like you little bitch. And then I'm out.
Right.
You know, and I was like, nope, because I don't like the way that looks. I said, it's not necessarily the right choice, but it was a choice I made, which is another reason in the room when I made that choice, I said, I don't think this is going to go any further because they want this girl, you know, they want you to be like,
Yeah.
And that's who they were bringing in that could do that really well. And I was like, yeah, I can, but I don't want to make that choice. And that's what made him like it. He said, because I don't feel like a bitch.
So, but for you, being that you were fearful of him, so now you meet him, what did you think?
Nicest family guy I've ever known.
Yeah.
Sweet heart. Not scary at all. I told him though that. I was
Really?
like, I'm scared of shit of you. I was like, I wasn't going to Chicago and nowhere else with you.
What'd he say?
He laughed. We still laugh about it.
Okay.
You know, 2 movies later, we still laugh about it.
Yeah.
But no, he's not at all what I thought. Not at all.
So after you have the meeting with him, then they offer you the part.
They did.
Okay.
And then we went to Chicago for 3 months.
Okay.
In the winter.
Was that your first time to Chicago?
No, I had worked I had been to Chicago a lot, but I'd also worked in Chicago. I'd
Okay.
done some independence there. But I had not really worked for that length of time in the winter.
Okay.
Which is another, and I've been in California for a long time, away from Ohio. So that weather was not okay with me.
Right, right.
I was like,
And
this
you
is
also
not
got to
okay.
work with Cedric the Entertainer, right?
I did, yeah.
What
we're
was that
still
like?
friends. Awesome. He's just, you know, we had the reason that movie broke records when it did is because it was a bunch of talented people getting together doing what we love to do, and not for any purpose except that we love to do this.
Right.
And Tim's story was new. As a director, he was really new, and he got it because they had other directors that, you know, were up for it and stuff like that. But he came in super prepared. Like he had storyboarded everything. And when you're new, I guess you got to be more prepared than when you're established.
Right. Absolutely.
And he led the ship, but he gave everybody the room to do what we do.
Right.
And the reason we were hired is because that's what we do.
Right.
And he gave us that room, that latitude, and I'll never forget that. Like it was a good experience. It was always a good experience.
I'm curious, what did you think of Cube as an actor and a producer before you actually got to work with him?
I didn't really know he was an actor. I mean,
you
I
seen
really
Boys
paid
in the Hood
attention
and
to
shit,
him.
right?
Yeah, but to me that was him being him.
Yeah, right. No,
So,
I always say
yeah,
that. Cube
like-
is Cube no matter what he does.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
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 But I mean, now that you're up close and personal with him, did it lend a new respect? Like, oh wow, okay, I really see this guy as he's in this lane, he's doing it at a high level. Or
I
did you
think he's
just
good
read
at
it?
doing what he does. And
Okay.
being him. And I don't think anybody can do it better. And I think when he has the right vehicle, that's when he is at his best. You know?
Right.
And I mean, I wouldn't put him in Shakespeare,
Okay.
but he can really transform when given a support cast around him
Mm-hmm.
to help him get there.
Okay.
So yeah, no, and as far as a producer, he's one of the best businessmen I know.
Absolutely.
Period.
Yeah, for
You know,
sure.
So yeah.
So when you guys
Good.
did Barbershop 1,
Mhm.
I'm assuming there wasn't a 2 and a 3 in the talks at that time.
There was always a 2 in
Okay.
there was always supposed to be a 2.
Okay.
And 2 fell apart because our producers at the time and our director Tim Story at the time
Mm-hmm.
fell out.
Oh, okay.
And so 2 was they needed to make a 2.
Mm-hmm.
So they got another director who took the script that Tim wrote, which was brilliant,
Mm-hmm.
and it went away.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got another director, and we didn't have as much fun.
Mm-hmm. Really? So part 2 was kind of, it was a bad experience.
It was not a good experience.
What was bad about it? Was it just
Everything.
on set, or just the
Just
whole
it
everything?
starts from the top down.
Really?
And when you come in and you say, I want to put my own stamp
Mm-hmm.
on a sequel,
Mm-hmm.
we're already established.
Right.
You knew.
Right.
And he's like, we here. And then you bring in almost a second cast.
Yeah.
It was almost an entirely different cast.
Right.
We were the side
Right.
hoes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Ah, so he brought in some new shit and pushed y'all to the side.
pretty
like,
much.
Oh, okay.
So, and that didn't sit well with Cube
Yeah.
at all.
Okay.
So, yeah, 2 almost didn't happen. And then it did reluctantly. Like in the first movie, we all stayed in, it was a very small hotel,
Yeah.
right, in off of Miracle Mile.
Mm-hmm.
So we were very much a family.
Yeah.
And 2 people, 'cause I was doing Line of Fire for 2 at the time. So I would work 3 or 4 days on the movie, and then I would go home and do the show. And I was in and out a lot. Everybody was in and out a lot. Before, we just stayed there together. We all just, when we weren't working, we'd go down to set and hang out and then all go to dinner. It was a family. This time it wasn't, because there was them and then there was us.
Mm-hmm.
That cast and then us.
Mm.
And it wasn't
So
wasn't the same experience.
So it translated to screen, you think?
Yeah, it was our least successful one.
Wow. Wow. 3 did better than 2.
3 did way better than 2.
Oh, wow.
3 was a good movie.
Yeah. So let me ask you, did you know about the pre-existing old beef between Common and Cube before going in?
I did not.
You
I
didn't?
still don't know about it. I didn't know there was a thing.
Okay. So you didn't see
So that was for
anything?
3 though.
Okay.
He
so
was not until 3.
Okay.
Common.
But you didn't see anything? Like they were cool?
No, they were great.
Okay. Which I knew they had squashed it, but I didn't know if maybe,
didn't
people
know
say that
about it.
shit in front of people, but you didn't know about it?
No.
I'm just letting you in on that?
Right now.
Oh, wow.
Did you know about it?
Yeah.
Everybody knew about that. They had
They
rap
fight?
beef.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Right. They dissed each other.
I did not know.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So it started with
Common was
Cube.
a sweetheart.
Yeah, Common's the man. So it started with Cube.
Oh.
No, it started with Common first. He did a song.
Talking too much.
No, he did a song talking about basically how rap had moved, from being kind of innocent and conscious, and basically once it got to the West Coast, it turned into something else,
And
with the
Cube
gangster
took
shit.
that personal.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So then Cube took a shot at him with, was it Bow Down? So
A
Cube,
song.
I believe, took a shot at him with West Side Connection.
Oh,
And
boy.
then Common came back with a song called The Bitch in You,
Oh,
which
geez.
he went right at Cube.
That is not going to work out.
And then I want to say Cube came back again. Right?
Yeah, I'm looking them up.
Yeah, but yeah, that happened.
I did not know.
You didn't know that?
No. I
Yeah,
did not
that's
have
hip hop
known
history.
that.
That was a classic battle.
Wow.
Yeah, they went back and forth. But, they squashed it like men. They put the bullshit to the side.
Yeah.
Everybody grow up. It was really some rap shit. It wasn't. There was something that had happened. I don't want to misquote it, but there was a little bit of drama behind, somebody got beat up. Yeah.
Who?
I think one of Common's guys got whooped by Mac 10 and Ice Cube's guy.
I wouldn't be that shocked about
Yeah,
that.
but it was some rap shit. It wasn't nothing
I
serious.
did not know.
You didn't know that?
Look
Wow.
at you educating me.
That's what I do. You know
I
that
love it.
all
I'm
the
into
time.
it. What else can you teach me?
So, fast forward. So 2 comes out. Well, 1 explodes.
Explodes.
It's super successful. 2 comes out is 3 comes out and
You did well.
You did well.
We did well.
So what was that feeling like? You have basically three successful movies. Your most successful at that time. What was that feeling like? And I know you get into the bag. I know you're getting the big money. So what,
Yeah, it was good. But no, I didn't. You know, by the time I don't know, I don't sit around. When I'm done, and I move on to the next project. So I don't sit around and be like, yeah, you know, I feel real good about my life right now. So I don't.
But sometimes, I mean,
that.
you have to.
I
kinda,
should.
Yeah, you should.
I don't.
Yeah, sometimes you kind of.
But you know that I don't. I
Right.
need to take a minute sometimes.
Yeah, and breathe deep. You know,
yeah, I
and
don't.
sometimes take it all in.
I don't.
Yeah, you don't take
should.
it all in.
No, it's always on to the next thing.
Really? Yeah, you gotta learn how to take it all in.
I should.
Yeah,
I'm gonna work on that.
work on that.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, work on taking it all in.
Taking it all in. I take it all in.
Yeah,
I can do it.
I believe in you.
I believe in myself.
Right. Does anybody know what we're talking about? Ken is like, look.
He's like, I'm so off of the. I've been off the
just-
grid for about 20 minutes.
Making sure the audio levels are good at this point.
He's working over here.
He's like, I already know y'all on some.
Some bullshit. Huh?
But
I just lower you every time.
but
right. Just slide it there. Yep.
So now from Barbershop, you got that under your belt. Then what's the next step from there?
Barbershop. Which one?
3 after 3.
That was just in 2016.
Right.
I went on to do another show.
Because
I met you
oh yeah, you did.
promoting Barbershop 3
You did. You met
the
me.
first time.
Yeah, that's right. You sure did. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's
met
why
me.
I was there.
That's why you met me. You came to my other show
Yes,
with me and Master P and
Yes.
Jay Tweezy
that's right.
doing the most.
I wasn't doing the most. That was
show
name of
was
the
called
Oh,
Doing the
I
Most.
never knew that.
How are you coming to a show?
I
you
don't know
the
most
name?
of my. Hey, they say go here. I say okay.
So you showed up to our shit and it wasn't even.
No, I heard it was Playboy Radio. I was like, that sounds sexy. I want to do that.
Yeah, you know the
That's
name
all.
of this motherfucker that you on right now?
Holding court.
Okay.
I got it.
You got it.
I got it now. I won't remember it like 6 months from now, but I got it now.
Of course you will. You talk to me every day. How you not gonna remember it?
I did not know it's called Doing the Most.
Yes. it was
No one
called
ever
Doing the
told me
Most.
that.
Yep.
Wow.
And that's where we met.
How fun was that?
That was super fun. You came on.
2016.
Yeah. Great spirit, great smile. You were so personable,
Like
so
now.
professional. You know what
Like
I'm saying?
now.
Yeah. I didn't realize that you were, could be as ratchet as you were, as you
A
can
little
be.
bit.
Yeah.
But not really.
Yeah, because you come off, the
Refined.
Barbie doll, kind of,
I'm not a bar.
Ew. Yes, kind of staunch.
Never let me do that.
Yeah, kind of staunch. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think I'm staunch?
No,
See?
not at all.
Yeah, but
Thank you.
he didn't see you like I saw you coming to doing the most.
Oh. How did I look doing that?
Well, no.
I was introduced and already knew this relationship, so I mean,
So you already had an idea.
and yeah,
Well, he figured you my friend and you low key
I-
on some bullshit.
I have
you know
to
what I'm
be.
saying?
it's already a different vibe walking into the building.
Yeah. Anybody associated with me is,
They already know.
we all a little unsavory.
I was staunch.
Little
about it,
nefarious.
Doing the most.
Yeah, I mean, no. No.
Classy.
Distinguished. Do that again.
Classy. That's what I was. I was
Classy.
classy.
Okay. I didn't even know you could talk like that.
I could talk all kind of things. I could do all kind of things.
I've never
I
heard
got
you
I
talk
got
like
about
that.
12 different accents. I'm not even kidding.
Can you do New Orleans?
No, but well, I can. When I hear it, I can. But you do a great. You said baby, real. You was so deep in.
In the
New Orleans?
Yeah.
It was good. No, I can do. I can do a few.
Do New York.
I can. Which borough? Because they all sound different.
Brooklyn. Or Bronx.
Bronx is more Puerto Rican, and it's more they say, you just give me some water, okay? I just want some water, and that's all I need, okay? And I was like, they're very
That's horrifying for me personally.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Where are you
I
from?
forgot.
Let me
No,
hear
he's got a Puerto Rican ex-wife from the Bronx.
Oh, I just
From the Bronx.
You just
Yeah.
brought up bad
Boricua.
memories.
Boom.
Oh.
Nah, we good. Her and I. are good.
You
We got,
just
we got
dropped-
2 kids together. We
You gotta be good then.
no, we solid.
Okay, see,
solid.
look at that. You didn't
My
know
family in the
that?
Bronx is still solid.
Mhm.
Let me hear your accent.
You're hearing it. I'm not an actor. This is it.
Oh, this is what you sound like. Huh? That's all you got.
This
Okay.
is it.
All right.
This is what I'm giving you.
Okay.
Right now.
Do you? I want to
do-
hear New Orleans.
Kansas City.
I can't do Kansas City.
Why you can't do Kansas
I
City?
don't think I can.
You're listening to Kansas City, right?
I know a little bit, but he goes in and out of Kansas City.
Yeah.
He goes in and out.
My homeboy from Oakland, he said that my dialect is all fucked up.
It is.
You
have such a mix.
Yeah, I go through Kansas City, then L.A., then New Orleans. Yeah.
Yeah, but it depends on how you're feeling and what you're talking about.
Right.
I know
People tell me I sound like I'm from the South all the time.
A little bit.
That's what
I
Chico
could get
said.
that.
He said you're from Louisiana.
Chico who?
Right. Chico Brown.
Oh.
That's my homeboy from Compton. Snowfall.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, no, this is Sacramento. You getting Sacramento right here. This is what it is.
At least you didn't do Oakland.
So do a Southern one.
Well, which part of
Atlanta?
The South? Oh God, I like Atlanta. Atlanta. Okay. I'm gonna tell you a story about. It's just a tiny story before I do that. I got onto an Atlanta accent, not for myself.
Yeah.
I was doing a movie in Atlanta, and there was somebody I knew that was not a super attractive person.
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking on the phone about I don't know what. And he doesn't sound like this, but he did Atlanta, and he did one good to me, and I was like, I'm gonna slide off this whole chair. I became instantly attractive. It was like attracted to him. Not physically, but just that whole
What'd he say?
Atlanta. It was just a whole, I can't.
What'd he say?
He was just imitating Atlanta people.
Oh, okay.
And it didn't even matter what he was talking about, but he did that accent. And I realized maybe I am a little bit ratchet.
You think?
Was that sarcasm?
I'm just saying, you think?
I realized how much I liked it.
Uh-huh.
You know, you talk that way to me.
Yeah, okay.
That's okay.
So you like to do the character? You like to play roles and shit?
So I do. Yes, I have one. Her name is Delicious. She's a prostitute.
Okay.
And she lives in Vegas.
Let me hear. Have I
No,
met
she's
Delicious?
no. Why would you meet Delicious? You got to pay Delicious. She don't play around, and she lives in Vegas, so it only happens in Vegas.
Oh, that's a real. I thought that was a role you played.
No, that's a.
Oh,
that's
okay. I thought that was like your Sasha, one of your alter egos.
She is me.
Okay.
When I'm in Vegas.
Oh, but you got to pay her.
Yeah, you got to pay her.
How much she charge?
Depends on what you want. She'll do anything you want.
I just want to hear her talk right now.
No, she sounds like me.
Oh,
she just maybe has a little. I mean, she's a little bit softer. I have a little bit more rough edges, but yeah, she's very accommodating.
Delicious, huh?
Her name is Delicious.
She got a cash app?
You know,
you got a cash app set up for her?
I don't, but apparently I should. Yeah, she
has a rate sheet.
Right? But she'll come. She goes downstairs to the lobby. She'll call to the room, and
Has Brian met her?
Brian has met her.
Okay. What does Brian think about her?
I don't think Brian takes full advantage of Delicious.
Really?
Yeah, I think for his money that he paying.
Yeah.
Now, she came about from my ex.
Okay.
In Vegas.
Okay.
He knew how to definitely capitalize.
Brian ain't trying to fuck with Delicious if she came from another nigga.
Well, he she's a prostitute.
Let's rename. Let's give her a new.
Well, I did at the time, and then she just turned back into Delicious because it is what it is.
Damn. So you like the role playing? This is a real freak right here.
What happens in Vegas?
Yeah, but it was good because you call from downstairs and like, what you want? And you say what you want, and you say this is how much it's gonna cost. Have my money at the door.
Okay.
When the door opened, give me my money.
In 2021, she needs an OnlyFans.
She does need an OnlyFans.
You know
right?
what I mean?
Is she gonna do her OnlyFans?
No.
Why not?
Because she's retired. She's older now.
Oh.
She's only does in person.
There's a market.
No.
There's a market.
Slow down, Tonto.
There's a market for that.
Yeah.
Well, she's not old. She's
a cougar.
Just settled down more.
Okay.
She's not a prostitute any longer. She's a call girl, so she only has maybe 3 clients.
Oh.
As opposed to,
Are they paying clients?
They probably would be.
Okay.
We got to, we'll bring her back out of retirement maybe.
Okay. All right then.
I miss Delicious.
Wait, we still never got the Atlanta accent.
Yeah.
We skipped right over that.
I know, right? Okay.
She just talked about how excited she was about the.
That's because that was a guy that did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Women talk different. They don't. They're just depends on what part of Atlanta they're from and how.
Yeah, for sure.
How
can you do Boston?
Can I do? No, I don't.
Baltimore?
I mean, I only know one word that
You?
people in Baltimore.
Do you?
And you.
You.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's,
you.
you do it good. Look at you. Yeah, no, yeah. It's
Court is a thespian.
very specific.
Can you do L.A.?
I think I am.
No, you're not.
What do I sound like then now?
Cleveland. I mean, Columbus.
You don't even know what that sounds like.
I do.
You Midwest?
I spent a lot of time, yeah.
Midwest.
Yeah, Midwest.
Okay, let me hear you do LA.
What, L.A.?
Yeah. Please don't
See.
sound like I already see it.
What, what
I
you
can
want to hear me
feel it.
say, homie?
You.
On
No,
the homies,
that's
on the dead homies. That's
Oh,
on me.
that's
on me,
South
cuz.
Central.
Yeah, that's on me, cuz.
Oh, that's LA. That LA.
That's on Crip. That's on Mamas. That's on Jesus Sandals, cuz.
Okay, Jesus sandal.
Yeah.
That's on me,
I
homie.
see.
Yeah, that's L.A. And you know they stand with the Y stands.
But I like that though. I like. Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
It's like nothing happens below here, just all up here.
Yeah.
That's true.
But you can't do Kansas City. That's crazy.
No, I haven't listened to it enough yet.
You talk to me every day.
But you have a mix.
Okay.
You're not just straight Kansas City.
All right.
You've been here for 20 years.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah. Some people say I sound country. Some people say I
a
sound
quarter of
LA.
your life.
Yeah. Some people say I sound a quarter.
It was a shot. She took a shot.
Right.
You-
You
I
think
wanna
I
see
caught
if
it.
you gonna slide this
Yeah. You see, it was slow. It was on a little short
It
yellow
would,
bus.
it
but
would
I got
normally be faster than that.
Yeah. You see, I
'Cause
got it.
was like,
My
saying,
eye went.
really? That's the coffee. She said, slide something past. Okay.
Yeah, I was about to start talking. I was like, hold up. Our facilities
Whole
is
quarter of
faster
your
than
life.
that. Yeah. So, but I want to, so you do the barbershop, all that shit. So you're a successful actress. We got that.
Yeah.
When did the producer shit come in? Did you say, fuck it, I'm a boss
No,
up?
it was before I was an actor.
Really?
I actually, yeah. I started producing before I knew that it was called producing. Before I knew that, I was still in music industry, and a friend of mine, I went to see a play, a small play, 99-seat theater. I think 9 seats was filled.
Mm-hmm.
It was a really good play,
Mm-hmm.
really good. And I was like, I said to him, he was a friend of mine. It was in the play.
Mm-hmm.
And I said to him, I said, why don't you guys, why are there so, first of all, why are there so few people here? Because this is really good, and you guys are really good actors. And this needs to go on the road. And he said, well, we're about to close. We don't have the money.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, the people need to see this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take it on the road. I didn't, but I kept it there. I found an investor. And I said, we're going to make a couple changes in the script to make it more sort of universal. And we did, and kept it in there, and it stayed in that 99-seat theater, which finally got filled up for probably 3 or 4 more months.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, this same actor was doing a short film. And he said, well, can you help me put this together? Because I really want to do this short. And I said, yeah. And that was my first time in production, hiring crew and doing, sort of putting a small project together. And then after that, I just did my own and kind of spiraled from, and then I became an actor. But yeah, no, I was producing before I was acting.
Okay. Do you get more, is it more gratifying to do production than it is to be an actress? Just you as an artist and as a businesswoman.
I love turning into other people as an actor. I love having a different voice and saying things that I wouldn't say and doing things that I wouldn't do. But I also have control issues. And being a producer and being on the other side of the camera as a producer or a director is just appealing to me because I get to say what we're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
As an actor, I don't really get that choice.
Yeah, I work with you as a co-producer. You definitely want it done your way.
That's so
Hey,
wrong.
Ken, listen, man, we didn't had.
Not
I
true.
have
He
to.
says not
I
true.
have to tell her husband on her. I didn't had to pull him.
He
as
has
a referee.
told on me.
I done had to pull
Who does
her husband
that?
in the referee.
Who does that?
Yeah, it's so funny because
He told on me.
and I put Brian on her. He's like, and he's a lawyer, so he's like, I remember him saying, I mean, look, man, you guys aren't that far apart on this, but it's
We were
kind of
not
like,
meeting in the
nigga,
middle.
I gotta live here. Like, what
Yeah,
are you
no.
doing?
I was
No.
mad.
That's a good
Stomping around
move
the
on
house.
his end.
Yeah,
Good
that's
move
that
on his-
lawyer shit. He was like,
Yeah.
look, man, you're not that far apart on here.
We can
okay?
figure this
Yeah.
out.
I was
When a
like,
judge and a DA don't agree on
Right,
that.
right.
We was arguing on the
We was
phone, and I was
arguing.
stomping around the
I was
house.
like,
and I remember
Brian,
Brian
I
looking at me
said-
like, what's going on?
I said, Brian, you live with her, dog. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, don't act like you don't. He was just kind of like, yeah, like he wanted to mouth. You know what I'm saying? I could hear it in his
Right.
voice. He was like, Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, but
But I was right anyway.
you weren't.
I was.
You weren't.
See,
But you
What
weren't.
happens to us? We just
You heard that I was married to a Puerto Rican. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna stay silent. Pick your battles. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I win. I'm right most of the time when we have
he's
our
almost never
battles.
right. He just doesn't
Just
know
depends on the hill you ready to die on. Most of the time. You know what I
you
mean?
ready to die?
Still here. Never
Why do
die.
we fight so much?
Because of
Why
your,
don't we ever
because of-
agree
because of your
right
control,
away?
your control issues.
Oh, it's my fault.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
I really thought something else was coming out.
What? No, I mean, I'm easygoing. You know that. Yeah, sometimes you be wanting to control shit. You know what I'm saying? And I let you, or sometimes I let you think that you are. But I
Is that what happened?
yeah, I let you think that you running shit sometimes. But no, on a serious note, I mean, I defer to you a lot. I follow your lead a lot.
I appreciate
The
it.
only time that see what it is she tries to control me.
She's got the resume.
Yeah, no, exactly.
mean?
I defer to her in terms of how we do things and go about things, especially when I don't have the information. But what she will do,
I try to control you?
yes, you have.
How?
Yes, you have. She's tried to Ken. She didn't try because what the argument was about.
I don't even remember.
I remember.
Okay, tell me.
So Ken, you've been
I was
knowing
too
me 20
mad.
years, bro, right?
20 plus. Yeah.
You know, man, listen, I'm
Can't see the chief.
I'm a reformed gangster, right?
Yes, sir.
So I'm always kind of even keel. I never show much emotion. You know that, right? You can't really read me
Oh,
for real.
I know. This is not that argument.
That was that argument. So she
Oh,
she got mad at me because she said that I wasn't giving
because
our
I
actors.
wanted him to be a producer in a different way than he was willing to do it.
So what it was, Ken, is she wanted me to be more expressive as a producer. She wanted me to give more positive,
Our
reinforcement.
actors needed to
Yeah.
feel an energy
Yeah.
that I was giving them, but the other person wasn't.
But my words, I said, no, good job. I was digging that. Or I gave them notes, right? But because nobody could read me in the room, she had a problem
Did
with
you
that.
want him to be like more aggressive in the
I just wanted him
delivery?
to be a little bit more animated in his positive vibes and words to our actors who needed some positive
It
reinforcement.
depends because again, it's my brother's. It's 20 years. I play it close to the chest. Like remember when we was out pitching? Yeah, I mean it's years ago. And I was like, I might not be able to bring court on this one because he had said I'll slap a motherfucker. Like he went in like.
I know that. I
There's
know
various
about that.
there's various levels where it's like I know which.
But he knew it
I know
was
where
a
to bring 'em.
positive thing. I just
Yeah.
wanted him to be more expressive, a little
And
bit
I
more
was.
animated.
I was.
With his positive
I was.
reinforcement
I was. I did my
to
words.
on your version. That's your version.
So
of it.
Ken, what
But
I was,
admittedly, if you're not close to court, he's not good at small talk. We've talked about this,
Yeah.
and he might not be good about getting that energy. You might.
He wasn't good at it. So
That's
I
why, but that's
decided
why
to
it's a
tell him.
It's why it's a co-partnership.
But I feel like
That was earlier on,
Yeah.
and
But
we
see-
have rectified that.
But Ken, if I tell you, hey, because even with us, Ken, right? I tell you, good job, bro. Good job. Don't I tell you that?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all you need from me, huh?
I say the same.
Yeah, you don't need me to
So-
say, Ken.
Now,
Man,
stop.
hey, listen,
See,
Ken. You
Actors
the
are a
man.
different breed, though. Actors are a different.
Man, I'm
And
not.
we were in the
You
room.
do have to
there was
sprinkle
a
them with-
chemistry. It was a screen test,
Right.
and they needed to feel something coming off of him, and they didn't.
My words were enough. Like,
You didn't get your words out until after, anyway, and they weren't a lot of words.
yeah, it was a good job. Shit, what the fuck else they want me to do?
So we didn't agree.
Yeah, so she told
then
me
we
basically,
decided to talk
she was like, I can't take you in the room where we pitching this. Like, nobody can read you. I'm not doing this. No, we're going to leave your
Scare
ass.
all the people.
That's what she was saying. I'm going to leave your ass outside the
I
room.
didn't say your. Maybe I said.
Yeah, you did. You
Did I
was
say that?
mad. You
I was mad. I was really mad.
Yeah.
I was really mad.
And you walk around here talking about putting people in the trunk of cutlasses. That's not how we do it. 'Cause-
I mean, we come from the same place, so
you know
I
what I mean?
understand.
That's what
I
she
understand.
said. You always want to put somebody in the
funny
trunk of
now,
a cutlass.
then, I was like, no.
Because I told her, I said, well, I'm not worried about because, she's teaching me the business.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about a contract. We'll change his mind.
Oh my
You
God.
know what I mean? Taking nobody to court, put his ass in the trunk.
Yeah.
Like, you know where he live, right? And she's like, no, we can't do that.
Could I tell you? I'm not gonna say names, but there's been other instances that I've been around. He said, "But you know where he lived, right?" To somebody,
I have no doubt about that. No doubt about it.
I mean,
close friend of ours. That conversation just happened.
I don't know. To me, it's
No
like,
doubt.
so you don't see that as a viable option in conflict resolution?
Nope.
To create an environment where you can manipulate a person to, because some motherfuckers disrespect is all they respect. Some motherfuckers gotta be pressed like that.
I agree.
I'll be honest with you. Like with Suge Knight, we talked about him earlier, right? He did a lot of bullshit, but in this business and in the world in general, he wasn't all the way wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Especially dealing with powerful people with the machine, because they'll try to make you uncomfortable in their world. Then you have to figure out a way to make them uncomfortable in yours. So it's even. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, you pressing me up in the boardroom. I get it. You throwing your weight around.
Yeah.
Well, it's up to me I throw my weight around once you leave the boardroom.
I know.
So it's all fair.
I think we have grown as a partnership
Absolutely.
since that fight.
It's not new though. That's not new. I mean, if you're like a historian with TV,
Right.
that goes back to like
Yeah.
The Godfather, right? Like
Yeah.
Exactly.
they wrote that, and then the Italians went into the writers' room and was like, "This is how you're gonna do it."
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like people have been throwing their weight around in Hollywood. for a
Same
long
thing
For
with
sure.
American Me.
So you guys are a good
Yeah.
partnership. You're the business side, and every now and then you got the muscle.
Yeah, because
True
I
muscle.
told you when we did this. I told you. I said I would always protect you. What I said I trust you to protect me dealing with them. I'm gonna protect you dealing, with everything else. And haven't I done that? Keep you
have.
warm and
One-
safe.
I feel so snuggly.
Yeah, I ain't pushed you
All
down on the
good.
rocks.
Not
I ain't
yet.
got you on
Nope.
the elevator.
Nope.
No
Elevator rides. You know
No,
what I mean?
you didn't ride on my back from
Nothing.
the elevator.
I ain't
none
done none of that.
Not
Yeah.
yet.
But you got quads. I bet you could carry me on your back.
I think I could.
Think you could?
Yeah.
We should try.
We'll give it a ride.
Yeah, I want to see because
Right.
you see, I got my D's back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm I don't know, maybe 235 somewhere.
I think you
between
might be
there.
more than that.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop on your back when we get off the camera. I'm gonna see if you can do it.
I think I can do it.
Really? You don't need to warm up them knees?
It's
No, my
solid.
knees is good. You don't know my You
Your
don't know
knees
about
is
my
good?
knees, but I got good knees.
Really? You got Megan Thee Stallion good knees.
They might not be that good.
I was gonna say, Megan Thee Stallion got some
That's
knees on.
She
some
got some
difference.
knees.
And she got some weight behind her, so them knees is feeling it. No,
That little
they
chick.
good, but not. No.
That little chick ain't gonna have no cartilage in her shit by the time she 30.
Literally, she's gonna be getting knee replacement. It's all. But she use them now though.
Yeah.
I got good knees.
Yeah. She using her knees.
Back, strong.
Is it? You're strong. Really? Lower back strong.
Core. It's that core strong.
That core strong. Your lower back strong.
All
too?
that.
Really?
The whole girdle right here. This part.
You got on a girdle now?
No, that's what it's
Oh,
called. You should know
okay.
that.
I
From
thought
your
this shit was
core.
just-
No, all this all the way to the back. Your back is
okay.
called your girdle.
Oh, okay. That's why they call it a girdle, huh? The thing that
Maybe.
the old people wore. Remember, old women used to wear girdles.
The tangents on
I ain't
this,
that old, so I wouldn't know that. But yes, I think so. Or they wear Spanx now.
Spanx. Okay, yeah.
That's like the same, like
yeah, the leg.
undergarment, not just legs.
Okay, I thought it was a corset.
No,
That's something
waist
different.
trainer.
Waist trainer. Okay, fuck, I don't know. All right, back on you.
So Barbershop 3.
Right. So Barbershop 3.
No.
So no, as a
You're
producer.
2021. Yeah.
Yeah, so in 2021,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what are you working on now?
Nothing.
That's bullshit. Come on, how you gonna disrespect our
Working.
shit? You got a bunch of shit. I know what you got going on, but
I
you
have
can tell
some
the
stuff
people.
going on.
Mm-hmm.
I have some. May 28th, I'm Welcome Matt coming out, which I
Right.
was in, and I produced it as well. And then another movie.
Who are your co-stars
shortly
in that?
after. Taj Mowry
Mm-hmm.
and Dion Cole
Mm-hmm.
and Traci Townsend, who was in.
You produced that movie?
Mhm.
I didn't know that. Congratulations. No, I just knew. I knew you were
You were
in
in
it.
it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that's dope. It's
I
in
did.
theaters and on
May
demand.
28th and on streaming and in theaters.
Dope.
And then end of June, I have a movie that I produced called Domino that's
Mhm.
coming out. It's about dominoes,
Okay.
which is fun and interesting. And then we have 12.
12. Talk about 12.
12 is fun. 12 is How am I talking about 12? You don't want to came up with 12.
It doesn't matter, but you're the co-producer. You're here. We want to hear you say it. Because
12
Sticky
is-
talked about it. So we
Did
wanna hear
he?
you. Yeah.
He was mad. He texted me.
What?
Why wasn't I here? Why didn't you do us on the same day so we could go hang
tight
out and then we could go
schedule.
eat?
Tight schedule.
Well, no, you came to me obviously with 12, and I liked it immediately and thought it was something that we could really develop into something that has legs and could go, could rival other things that are on television now. What I liked about you and the show was that I think we had, the easy part was that we saw the same vision for the show immediately. You didn't have to convince me that this is how you saw it, and I wasn't trying to convince you that this is how I saw it. Fortunately, we saw it the same, which is huge when you have a partnership in a show. Sometimes people don't see things exactly the same way, and that can become hard because then you have to start compromising. And I don't think we ever did.
No.
And except for, did you tell Sticky what you said when I first brought him up?
No. what
That
did
was
I
the
say?
only, you wasn't into it.
I
You're
was.
not, no, that was the only thing that I had to work on convincing you of. Was him.
What was my? What was my
It wasn't
rationale?
about him. It just
Right,
wasn't
right.
what you saw when you first.
Oh, okay, yes, you're right. And you're right. It wasn't about him.
No,
What
it had nothing
was-
to do with him.
I think what it was, I wanted him younger. Is what it was.
That was
Yeah.
one,
I had it
one
picture
aspect
as
of it. You
younger.
saw him
Yeah,
as
yeah.
30 or 32.
Yeah,
or
yeah, they were
something like
young,
that. And I'm
yeah.
like, these are some dirty people. They
Yeah.
got dirty longer. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
And all I could see when you first brought it up to me was him, because I think he was one of the first things I said is we need to call Sticky.
Right.
And you weren't into it, and then you got into it, and now
Yeah.
see.
And
like,
and what it was is, it was an age thing.
it was
But
an age thing, yeah.
once we did, well, I was actually with it even before the chemistry read. But once we
Yes.
did the
Oh, my
chemistry
God,
read,
it
I
was
was like, oh shit. Like,
so sold.
Yeah, dude.
So
You
amazing.
can really bring that home. Sticky's a phenomenal actor.
He is. And a lot of people don't know that. I mean, he was Blade. He was
Right.
But more than that, he's an actor's actor.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
can do anything, and he has such a stigma on top of him because of Onyx and because of it's kind of like I felt about Cube. Like I was scared of Cube.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people are scared of Sticky.
Right.
Sticky been throwing that same weight around for 25 years.
I like
as long as
Sticky.
we've
That's
been
my guy.
friends for 27 years.
I like Stick. That's my guy.
Me too. He's my heart.
So 12.
12 is a phenomenal, and
Okay.
while I've been sitting here, Greg texts me.
Oh yeah.
I haven't read it yet, but he texts
Okay.
me. So
Homie Greg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about 12. I think it's gonna change TV for us. I think it will open doors for us to. I like that 12 is being created without fear.
Right.
I like that I don't have to say, let's just say this, and I don't have to convince you that it should be said or shot or shown or you know what I mean or
Yeah.
explained. Like
Yeah.
sometimes you fight that battle in the room. It's like, no, that's just too much. There's too much this or too much that, and
Yeah.
let's just scale it back. You don't ever say that to me,
Right.
and I hope I don't ever say that to you.
No. We haven't said that. Me and you, we push the envelope.
I think-
That's what I love. We try to
Right.
Because remember, as we developed
Yeah,
in the
fuck.
characters, we remember I laughed. I said, "Damn, we fucking over these characters."
Oh my
We
God.
putting their
I was
ass
stressed
through
out
some
for
shit.
them.
Yeah.
I'm not even
We
kidding. I'm
putting
like,
them
I
through
need to
some
like
shit.
we gotta give them a break because I'm stressed out for them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. But I think that's what's gonna make it different.
I think we're going to make history with 12.
Me
I think
too.
that it's going to be great. I think that, because at first, I had power. It was something I had power in my sights in terms of that's going to be our competition. But you see, now it's something different. It's become something. I can't wait for the world to see it.
Me
I
too.
think it's going to be awesome.
And it's spinoffs.
Yeah. Oh, and it's spinoffs. Yeah. See,
You forgot
and
about
the
the
funny
spinoff.
thing about it is Sticky did the same thing. We was wrapping up, and he said, "Yeah, but I want to talk about 12." I was like, I said, "Oh shit, how the fuck?" Well, that's what he
You
said.
forgot to plug your own thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
How
Yeah, he
you
was-
do that?
That's what he do. Sticky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to talk about 12.
That's
And and so I was like, how the fuck I'm gonna forget my own shit?
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Probably
yeah,
not
the
helpful.
spinoffs. The spinoffs. We have dope spinoffs from
Yeah.
12.
There's this. That's why I said it has legs.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. We've been working hard. So do you
Yeah.
have any? Do you have any plans to get back to music?
I have never left music. I've just left getting paid from it.
Okay.
I still have friends in the industry that still call me all the time. Come do this session. Come play on this. Come sing on that. You know, just throw some background on it or whatever. I'll do it for friends, but I don't ever want to make it a business again.
We're so far away from that part, but I feel like the music is almost like as illustrious as the acting career. Like,
Yeah.
those are huge. It's huge acts.
Those are huge
long
credits.
time, yeah.
Huge credits.
Long time.
Yeah.
Long
It's
time.
crazy. I mean, you're very accomplished, you know, all jokes aside. You know, I know I bust your balls all the time, but
You do.
know, yeah,
You're
but
so good at it.
But I'm very, very proud to be your friend. And, you know, seriously, on this show, that's what I created the platform for, to bring people on, to give them their flowers while they're here. I want to give you your flowers
Thank
while you're
you.
here. Have I ever given you flowers?
No.
Okay, I guess there would be no reason to, huh? Maybe I
No.
can send you some dandelions. or
You don't do flowers.
Nah, blow
You're
them
not
up
like
in your
you're
face.
not. He's not soft like that. Not even the word I want to use. You don't think about those things.
I don't. I'm not.
He
romantic.
hardly called me
my
and
old
said
lady-
happy birthday.
That's bullshit.
Hardly.
That's bullshit.
It was the
I
fastest
sent
happy
you a
birthday
text
bullshit.
and said how I appreciate you, how you're an amazing friend in person, and
I don't
you
remember
know what I'm
that
saying?
text.
Yeah, I did
I'm gonna
all
have to
that
circle
shit.
back and look at that.
I
text.
go back and look at it.
Court is a very caring friend. I know.
I have no doubt about that.
Yeah.
He just treats me bad.
No, I mean, cause on your birth, I mean, hitting 60 that's a milestone.
See the shade?
By the way, if you lean over here, this is the only one that stuck out of all of them. That's the only one that stuck out in a
What are you
major
talking
way.
about?
In a major way.
Don't.
Oh.
That's the only one that stuck out in a major way.
Wow. I like dude.
Not anymore.
I like
You
dude.
don't get to now.
Damn. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay.
It was
Wow.
brutal.
Wow.
Really brutal.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, when I just read this article, I
The
was
bruises that I had.
I just read this
scrapes,
article
the
and it's crazy.
scratches. I was.
So that's a real thing, because I remember it
yeah.
happened while he was doing another movie. Yes, in the South that I like.
No, I read the article about what has already been published, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
And you don't know the half.
Wow.
That's just what I just read.
Right.
Just
Wow.
There's
40 minutes ago.
There's still people who have never spoken.
Damn. Okay. All right. So, but on this show, we give people their flowers. while
Give me
they're
my
still here.
flowers.
Yes. Here, come on. Yeah. But on a serious note, I just want to say you're an amazing person and an amazing talent, an amazing producer. I appreciate you personally and professionally. You know what I'm saying? You hold my hand, you teach me, you protect me, and
My job.
yeah, you know what I mean? So you're
Jazsmin
amazing.
Lewis, Court Dog's protector.
Yeah, for sure. She
Don't
protects
sleep
me
on no
with
muscles.
That's it.
this. Yeah. So,
I got him.
No, I'm not.
but
not
yeah,
doubting.
just want to give you your flowers. And
Thank you, darling.
us as a community, we love your work. We love everything you've done. We love that, that bright smile that I know is so ratchet and devious, you know what I mean? But we appreciate you, my love.
And we're
Thank
pulling up on
you.
Billy.
Yeah, we pulling up on
And we're
Billy.
Billy
pulling up.
Marshall got it coming.
Billy Marshall and this nigga. Yeah, that's all we know. Okay, so thank you for coming to the show, Miss
Thank you for having me.
Jazsmin Lewis.
Thank you for having me.
All right.
Yay.